There's a bridge to nowhere where I love to go. The sculpture is a meandering walkway of wood and steel that rises into the trees with seemingly no purpose whatsoever. As I approach the entrance, I have two choices. I can enter on the left or take a few steps to my right and enter there. And then the bridge takes off in slightly opposite directions, winding up and around to meet under an archway of tree branches in the middle, where I stand and stare out at more trees. There is no grand view as reward for my troubles. I've simply reached the point where the two paths meet and now continue on to finish my journey, winding back down the other side and out of the entrance I didn't choose. I love this sculpture because I can participate so intimately with it. I become part of the piece as I walk along the wood planks. It feels like something both temporary and permanent in these woods. The steel making it seem as if it would last forever, and yet the wood is already graying, one day to rot away. The artist described the piece as a journey that reflects memory as a composite experience. It's an experience of place at different levels and from different perspectives. This work reflects the roads, crossroads, zigzags, and benchmarks that constitute one's memories, like a surveyor's map. I feel like that change is an implicit part of the experience. I feel that as I walk along. I become more aware of my surroundings, looking at a tree from this angle, now this, and now this. And I'm aware of the experiences of others who've also walked this path. I think of who they are and what their lives were like at the moment they walked here, and wonder if they thought about those of us who would come later. On the plank floor of the bridge, locals have carved inscriptions that are already faded and fading still. These memories will pass away in time, and new ones will be written over top. And as I walk along, I think about how place is a repository for memory. We may live in the same house, work in the same building, drive along the same routes for years, and while they seem to remain the same, they change, and our experiences of them change, because we are changing. And being that aware of the past, the present, and the future, I feel as if I am changing now, even as I walk. Within this small section of woods, I have traveled a much more complete journey in a short bit of time than I was even a few minutes ago walking in the woods. And as I exit under the steel archway that leads me back to the forest path, I wonder what it would be like to walk through my day that way. What if I climbed the steps in my house, intently aware of the change in height and perspective as I go, wondering what the experience is like for my child so much closer to the ground, or my husband who is taller than me? I'm definitely aware of composite memory when I walk through the halls of my church, thinking of all the people who were born and lived and died within the communities that have inhabited the place over the last 70 plus years. I feel their prayers, joys and struggles mix with mine, and feel in good company. I remember the people who have come to our church for only a little while and gone, and wonder if they know that they have left their mark and will never be completely forgotten. I feel like my memories are filled with crossroads, zigzags, and benchmarks. And what this sculpture does for me is allow me to walk that path inside my head in a tangible way. It allows me to exorcise the pain of difficult memories and be immersed in the blissful ones. Like a labyrinth, it teaches me to be fully present wherever I am, and with not only my own thoughts, but with the reality of time and the experiences of other people. It leaves me in awe of God's attention to detail in His creativity and grateful for the simple gifts He gives, like a sense of place.